Hi everyone and welcome to another marvelous video. The first 3 episodes of The Boys Season 4 had been amazing so far. There has not been much action, but we can slowly understand how the season has set foot in building tension and suspense. There are numerous questions that fans are dying to know. For example, who is under the Black Noir suit? Will Ryan choose to stay with Butcher? How Butcher's life is going to end, and of course, how the Supe virus will come into play. There are numerous fan theories seeking answers, and it is hard to predict what Eric Kripke has in mind for the season. While the questions about theory are raining down across the internet, there are some important elements shown in the TV series so far, and one of them is that Homelander is aging. In today's video, we will be discussing Homelander's age and what happens when he grows older. So without any further delay, let us begin. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. Evidence of Homelander getting old. The Boys TV series has been feeding Homelander's growing ego and unstable mind. He believes himself to be a god of every living thing on Earth and unstoppable by all means. Even in the 7th, his ego has no place in the team game, and he has been extremely ruthless to his teammates as well. Queen Maeve, Deep, and A-Train faced innumerable struggles with their leader, and it is needless to mention how he killed Black Noir all by himself. Unfortunately, when Butcher has the opportunity to kill him with the aid of Soldier Boy, he shrank back from his motives to save Ryan. With Season 4 on air, Homelander's ego and mental instability are still at their peak, but this time, it is aided by his midlife crisis. The only shocking change for the character is that he can now digest disagreement. We have seen how Sister Sage, known for being the smartest person on the planet, has crossed Homelander in most of his decisions, and somehow, she is still alive. It seems that Homelander has gathered the patience and maturity that usually come with growing age, and he is willing to accept denial for his own good. Although he knows he can crush humans and anyone opposing him like insects, he still can rule the world as he wishes, and to seek answers, he arrives at the doorstep of Sister Sage. Assuring that he won't kill her, he asks Sage to tell something about him that no one would notice, and among the harsh things that Sage said, a midlife crisis was one of them. Sage added that Homelander has been urinating quite frequently, and that his stylist has been dyeing his hair more often, which also indicates his aging. Apart from Sage's observations, we've seen Homelander collecting his gray hair, and it is clear that Homelander is worried about it.
And peeing more often, which makes sense. You got a lot of power, but you do age. Plus,
how does Homelander age? The topic of Supe's aging has been ignored in the Boys comics, but it clearly makes sense that Supes are not immortal. If adding Compound B made an individual stop aging, there would have been Supe babies from every corner of the world. Hence, Supes do age. But the Boys storyline, especially from the comics, never really touched that aspect. In the comics, the age at which he was disclosed to the world as an alien baby was 18, and since then, his age has never come into discussion as he faced his demise before showing any significant signs of aging. However, it is not the same in the TV series. His age is going to be a critical factor in the story arc. It can be assumed the most successful Supe created by Vought aged far slower than humans. For example, Soldier Boy was born in 1919, and he was in action with his team, the Payback, sometime around the 1980s, which means he was at least 61 years old during the mishap at Nicaragua. However, he did not seem that old, did he? We might not consider the resurrection considering there was some sort of dormancy he was kept in, but even the other members of the team were alive and kicking. Now, Homelander was created from Soldier Boy, and he should also be aging slowly. He was born in the spring of 1981, and Translucent's death was stated to be in the year 2020. Thus, Homelander was 39 years old in The Boys Season 1. Following which there was Boys Season 2 set in the year 2021 and Season 3 in 2022. Doing the math, we can calculate his current age being somewhere between 41 to 42 years old. If he is suffering from midlife crisis and other signs of aging at 41, then he is aging significantly faster than Soldier Boy. The reason could be Compound B being pure during his early ages, while the other reason could be Homelander's growing stress. The character is pure evil, but even he has not been having a good time for long. strong. His hyper-narcissistic nature requires victory, appreciation, and stardom to have a good night's sleep, and it has been long since he got such forms of satisfaction. Homelander's career started with all his might and glory in Season 1. He was loved by all of America and considered God's gift to humankind until the boys in Starlight ruined his peace and revealed the true colors of Vought. At the moment, he's leading Vought where no one dares to oppose his ideas and decisions, which have given him nothing but further failures. The next is his worries about losing Ryan. Homelander deeply wants Ryan to carry on his legacy. While the latter has feelings for Billy, his stepfather, the mounting stress could have an effect on his aging as well.
What? You love him so much, when did you get him to be your dad?
No, I don't want him to be my dad. You're my...
No!
Does this make Homelander vulnerable or even more dangerous? Homelander's aging is going to become an important aspect of The Boys Season 4, and it could be the reason for making him vulnerable and dangerous. Homelander is mostly driven by emotion, which is fueled by an undying narcissism and ego. It was pointless for him to kill Black Noir at the end of Season 3, and Noir was the most effective member of the Seven, rarely failing any objective. He could have been an asset to Homelander against Soldier Boy as well. If Black Noir had been present during his final battle against Soldier Boy, things would have been different for Butcher and the boys. Somewhere deep down the lines, Homelander was aware of it as well, and knew that killing Black Noir was a mistake. Presently, his concern is his growing age and his fear of not being able to rule over the planet as he was destined to. Before meeting Sister Sage, Homelander was not even interested in the meetings of the Seven or their new recruits. Now the question arises, does his concern make him dangerous? Yes, it definitely makes him far more unpredictable than he was, and it is also dangerous. He is not going to shy back from attacking the boys or even killing them, and it was well noted when he tried killing Huey. The growing age has also contributed to his maturity, and he is willing to take advice to reach ultimate dominion over the planet, and one cannot imagine the possibilities of Homelander's might with smart and intelligent assistants. The question about his vulnerability can be better understood if a suitable correlation can be drawn between the age and power levels of Supes in the Boys TV show. We have seen very little of what Homelander is capable of at the moment, and if his power levels are intact, then he is still an unstoppable force. The discussion between Butcher and Newman about the Supe-killing virus revealed to us that the virus is still not strong enough to kill Homelander, but his aging might just be the answer to it. Marvelous verdict. So we've finally come to the end of another video on The Boys, and we hope you've liked our content. While we question Homelander's predictability with age, there is only one who is even more unpredictable than him, and it is Eric Kripke. His storytelling has been so incredible that it leaves a window for so many possibilities and yet takes a direction that no one could assume. It is hard to theorize what comes with the episodes, and we can only make assumptions about it. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and we hope you've liked our content. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for the next marvelous video.